take a look at these. What do we got here? Some of the U.S. Mint presidential medals. And I picked these up maybe a couple weeks ago, right when the spot price was at about $90. And I had, of course, seen these for a long time. And they do look nice. I'm not really a metals type of person, but I do like how they're struck. And I never pulled the trigger because usually the mint prices on these are, very high premium. I remember, a long time ago they were probably charging 50 or $60, but spot price was probably closer to 20, $25. I wasn't going to pay that for a metal, but it just so happened, silver went up so much, and the mint can be a little old school on their website that they had these priced at 90, spot was at 90, so I figured, what the heck. So I bought 3 of these. We'll take a quick look. There you got President Jackson. And I must say it's really nice presentation. I remember a couple years ago, close to 2020, they kind of cheapened out the packaging. It was all it was just cardboard. These ones, I don't know if they had stopped doing it at one point, but at least they're back to using the velvet clamshell, which is nice. Pull this one out of here to take a look. Let's see what we got. There's President Jackson in all his glory. Got that, looks like a peace medal. They would give these to the natives, I guess. But, yeah, not a bad portrait there. So we got that one. We'll put that aside. And of course, like I said, I bought these at spot, so I don't know if I'm going to keep them in the nice packaging or just kind of throw them in a bag with the other silver rounds. I think I'll probably keep them in the packaging, but if you have a lot of U.S. Mint products like that, it does get a bit much to have a lot of boxes, and if you're trying to look at something, you have to go through it all. Can be a little annoying. We got Teddy Roosevelt. Looks very good. And it's striking. This one does look quite different than the last one we checked. Just as a comparison, the artistic style is quite a bit different. Let you see these together. But, Teddy Roosevelt came almost 100 years after the Jackson, so obviously art styles changed, and photography came in, and well, they did have a daguerreotype photo of Jackson in his later years, right before he died, just a little crummy daguerreotype. And then lastly, we got the George Washington. We'll take a quick look at that. The old GW. I got the furnace roaring in the background again. That's always helpful for the video, sound quality. But yeah, this one looks pretty good. It looks pretty high relief, even, if I do say so. But honestly, it's not my favorite portrait. I think I like the one on the quarter. Let's see if we have one. It's very similar, but of course here's a dirty quarter. But yeah, something like that might look a little nicer to me. But obviously our founding father, first president, the general of the armed forces during the Revolutionary War, the hero of the Republic, goes on and on and on, the honors and titles. I guess some people wanted him to be king. I have to research that a little more. But I think he almost could have become king if he wanted, but he chose not to. This is well struck also, so that's pretty high relief, pretty well struck. So is that. I don't think you'd get that on a coin usually, but as we know, the U.S. Mint, they've got problems with the legislation. They can't make silver coins without congressional approval. So when we do get coins, there's always some stupid run of like, woman poets or something ridiculous. But maybe that's something Trump should fix, is that a little more flexibility at the mint. Because right now they're running the 250th anniversary, and it's mostly metals. They can't even. The only commemoratives are the $50, quarter, dime, that sort of thing. But really nothing too crazy. And of course they're charging incredible, jacked up high prices. We'll see how it goes with the 250th anniversary this year. Rotate the camera here. Yeah, maybe that was the better angle for superior lighting right there. But so let me know in the comments if you picked up any of these close to spot. Like I said, the mint was charging $90. And hit the subscribe button if you're watching and you haven't done that already. I'm at 187 subs, so 13 away from 200. That'd be great if I hit 200 subs, and then start looking at the bigger numbers, 500. And then if I get up to 1,000, that would be really great. So give me a like, comment. I do read those. There's not many. Subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on these. Thoughts on silver as well. We just hit $103. It's still hard to believe. Still, my brain is still processing where we are there. But we'll let you go, and hope you all have a nice weekend.